That's a problem. This will contradict the entire rest of this video, but just bear with me with this. Now I know energy drinks are terrible for you. They actually work great for me in that I'm super sensitive to caffeine and I can't stand the taste of coffee. So I'll have one of these. They actually really help me be productive and creative. They get my mind really ticking over. So I do have one of these most days, not every single day, but never more than one. This is my first time trying this one. It's not bad. It's a little weird. So right now I'm in Hoi Quang and I'm going to be making my way down towards Lumpini Park. I wanted to spend the afternoon down there and I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. Lately, I've been putting a lot more emphasis on my health, and not to say that I've neglected that in the past or anything like that, although there has definitely been periods of my life where I was like drinking and partying a lot, and I've really pumped the brakes on that lately. I think what inevitably ends up happening, if you live here, eventually you come to a crossroads. So when you move out here, of course, you got drinking, you're partying, you're meeting new people, you're making new friends, and inevitably you end up in the bars and out partying a lot. But eventually you have to come to a crossroad of, do I want to continue down this path, or do I want to relax and chill out and find a bit of normality? This is something that a lot of expats actually struggle with, not just here in Thailand, but anywhere, is sort of finding your place, finding your friends, and finding hobbies and interests that aren't around drinking and partying. Now, I won't go too much into this. I've made videos recently on alcoholism here, so I don't need to keep going on about that, but I do want to share my experience and what it's been like for me finding my way here. I think staying active is really important, especially as you get older. When I was in my 20s, I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted, go out drinking, sleep 3 hours on someone's couch and go to work the next day and I'd be fine. That definitely catches up with you as you get older. The metabolism definitely slows down. And if I go out drinking for a few days in a row now, it wipes me out, honestly, for the next few days. Part of getting old, I guess. Now for me, it's all about how you stay active. So I hate going to the gym. I actually still go sometimes, but doing things like going for a skate, which I still really enjoy, is a great way to stay active and stay healthy here. The great thing about here, especially Bangkok, is there's tons of really nice places to come be outside and exercise. This is Bangkok Park, and there's actually a really great walkway that goes from here all the way to Lumpini Park, and it's great on the skateboard. Up here is okay? Okay, bubble cup. They don't let you skate in a lot of the parks here, but you can go up through along the side of the park to the Green Mile. So this is the entrance to, or the new entrance to the Green Mile. So that's Bangkok Forest Park just here. That's Bangkok Park, or I guess at the northern point between the two of them. And there's a little entrance to the pathway right here. And this pathway goes from here all the way to Lumpini, which is actually quite a fair way. It's probably a mile, as the name would suggest. But it's a really nice walk, and if you skate or ride a bike, it's a really nice surface too. Oh, man, it is warm on the board here in Bangkok. So my regular viewers will know I've recently started taking mushroom supplements, and these have honestly changed my life. So just recently I partnered up with Fruiting Body Mushrooms. My mate Brendan is the founder of the company, and it's an awesome company, it's an awesome product, and something that's honestly, it's changed my life. So I take these two every day. These are nootropics and lion's mane. These are really good for mental clarity, for thinking, being creative. Concentration is something I really notice these on as well. I'll have them and sit down to do one of my edits, and I can just knock it out in one go without getting distracted. One more that I take, that I don't take every single day, but I did take today, is cordyceps. And these are really good for your energy levels, basically, especially if you're feeling fatigued. You can take these and they can really help you. Or if you're going to be doing something, like if I'm going for a skate, or I'm going to be exercising or going to the gym, I will take these, and you do really notice the difference. Now, what I love about this is that you don't, if you have too much caffeine or energy drinks, you get this real kind of jittery feeling. Yes, you have more energy, but it's at the expense of feeling kind of weird. These, you don't even really notice that they're working, you just notice it in your performance. And for me, especially if I'm doing something like skating or something with high intensity, I do really notice the difference when I've had these. So check down in the description, there is a link to Fruiting Body. I've got a discount code that you can use that gives you 10% off, and there's also really good specials if you do bundles and get multiple bottles. But honestly, these have really changed my life. So check out Fruiting Body. I love these things. So I am just near Lumpini Park now. Actually, this is Lumpini just behind me here. Just near here is some awesome places to eat. And I guess food's something we need to discuss too. Hello, สวัสดีครับเอาผัดกะเพราหมูสับไข่เจียวใช่ครับอันนี้ครับเป็นไหมใช่เก่งๆเลยครับ So generally speaking, the food here is all pretty healthy. It's all quite good for you, but what typically ends up happening is eventually you get sick of eating Thai food all the time. And then for me, and I know a few of my friends as well, when we resort to trying something different, it ends up being like a pizza or McDonald's or something like that. So I've come down now to get a pad krapao. Actually, I haven't had this for a really long time. One of my favorite Thai dishes. Well, that was amazing. So it's funny, as I said, we end up eating things like McDonald's and pizza. And when I lived in Australia, I almost never ate McDonald's. I get pizza from time to time, but I find that I have it more here now. And it's not very often. It's just still an every now and then thing. But getting good Western food here is kind of hard to come by. And a lot of the time when you do find it, it is super pricey. For me, I love eating, so I just try and keep it all, a little bit of everything in moderation. That was good. Thank you, bye-bye. Yeah, awesome lunch. Love that place. I'll leave a maps link location as always, because I really recommend there. Hello. So I've come into Lumpini Park now. I'm gonna have a little walk around, and I love it here. I'm down here, well, actually lately I've been down here just about every single day. That's so cute. So we've been looking after this cat family basically since the kittens were born. Actually, the mama, we used to feed her when she was a kitten. Now she became a mama. Look at them. They're just the cutest. They're growing really fast. But I love coming down here and playing with them and feeding them in the afternoons. So coming here and doing stuff like this, it's great to be outside and be walking around and exercising. But doing stuff like this is also, it's great for the soul. I have a really nice time down here. What are you doing? Bye. The other night I was down here and I was playing with them all. I was here for about 2.5 hours, and it was probably the most present I've been in a moment for a really long time. I was here for, about 2.5 hours, and I realized I didn't pull my phone out of my pocket once. I was just down here enjoying the moment and doing things like this. It's so good for you. So I think if you live here in Thailand, or you think about coming here to live or spend any amount of time here, it is important to keep these things into consideration, because I've had friends that fall down into the pattern of drinking all the time and not taking care of themselves. And I think it is really important, if you live here or live anywhere really, is to take care of your health. It's the most important thing. And be sure to check out Fruity Body Mushrooms. I'll leave a link for them down below, but they've literally changed my life. It's been amazing. What the hell are you doing?